You going?
Yep.
Yeah, so just wanted to do a little breakdown on how we had everything loaded in the Tenzing. As we say, just took the straps off. Got the A5. Oh, it's also on there. Got the A5 in the gun buddy, the little boot. That's actually really handy. Yeah, got the sleeping pad on top. Put that off to the side. I had the chair on there too, but elected not to put it back on there. But there's this front pouch, this front zippered pouch here on the Tenzing. I got this one is loaded, but that's my little survival kit, first aid kit, emergency fire starter. I can take it back. Fire starter's not in here. Little first aid kit, little odds and ends. Or no, here's the first aid kit. This is the fire starter. Super glue, hand gel, pills, personal medical kit, the horseshoe, coffee. I just stuffed in there. Thing's actually got a lot of pockets. It's got the top elastic pocket. This pocket has mountain money and a whole thing of zip ties. It's actually a relatively deep pocket, so you can definitely get some stuff stashed away in there. Then actually two smaller pockets. I got my Albino Bandit for keeping the sun out of my eyes, glassing. What else? Oh yeah, I got that little. It's kind of hard to get out of, but I got that little. It's just a little headlamp I was showing you. Face masks and gloves are in these pockets here. Face mask or more of a hood. Extra gloves are stashed in here, so pretty quick, easy to get to. Put those back in there for now. And then I've got it expanded out. I don't have it to the full 4,000, just still at the 2,500. But these little wings go out. You got full-size bags. This one's actually empty, so I can add more stuff to that. In here, I've actually got my tent poles and stakes. Stakes and guidelines are in one. Tent poles are in the other. Can even throw some other random odds and ends in there, extra gloves, whatever. On this side, it's the same thing. It's another bat wing. I just got a thing of paracord in there, just more as a filler than anything else. Hunting knife. I mean, this is a full-sized hunting knife, and that fits really easy in these side pouches. So that's been a mainstay so far. Before we get into the main pack, so the belt is the one thing I've been wondering about, and I don't think it changes between this and the 6,000. But the belt's really tight. And I mean, what I mean is, like, you got this hard part. When you throw the pack on, it goes almost all the way. And then, so if you're a little bit bigger, it's perfect. If I start losing weight, the belt's not going to fit. But then these pouches float out here. They're hardly hard attached to the pack, but they just have this strap going to the hip belt itself. I guess that's so you can put a firearm in there, but it doesn't really ride that well. I still prefer to have the 40 on my belt and then the pack belt up here. In here I got the Sawyer Mini with two soft bottles that it can be filled up. I still got to figure out how to run that gravity system and put that in here. There's also a 2-liter hydro bladder inside, and then pockets. And we need a couple of smart bottle pouches or bottles, and to put them in each side of the pack for the actual filtering. Yeah, and then we'll get into the main pack. So nice is this thing zips down really far. Oh, before that, the little gun thing, and you can also put a Bose cam in there. It just rolls right up and goes right in there. I did it kind of quickly, or else it usually fits a little bit easier than that. As well as underneath, there's a zipper down here that houses the rain fly to make the whole thing waterproof. But it's nice because it comes out. Snacks, I figured there's enough room in here for you probably fit 2, maybe 3 days worth of snacks, goodies, whatever you want here. I'll probably throw the coffee in here as well. 2 Nords, I threw these in here as fillers, as space fillers, but you can easily replace these with like Mountain House or ramen packets or whatever. Here's my fire starter, because I've also got the jet boil in here, so I wanted the fire starter near the jet boil. I've also picked up a titanium spoon, which just slides right in a little holder there on the jet boil. But here's where it gets fun. So this is actually all my extra clothes. What?
Just take a step that way, I can't see anything.
Okay. Yeah, Steph's videographing for me, so I just picked up these Kelty compression sacks, but that's all my extra clothes I have. I think 3 extra shirts in here, like it has different layers, 3 different sizes, including a puffy jacket, but they all are in there, and then I figure slide that in my tent, and that's a pretty good pillow if I'm not already wearing them. Sleeping bag, again, I've got the Kelties. Really had to go through. I did go through and buy 3 different sizes, but this is the sleeping bag. This is a Kelty Cosmic 40 sleeping bag. I think that weighs like a pound and a half. And then here is the tent. Well, the main tent and the rain fly are both in this compression sack. This might end up getting changed out. I read online where some folks were, instead of putting them in a sack, we're just throwing the whole tent bare in the pack and letting everything kind of chop on top of it. So I might try that after this just to see if it does yield any better results. And then I think you saw online it's bladder compatible. This is a 2-liter, just a zip top. I think it's pretty much a platypus or an osprey style. This will hold up to a 3-liter. One thing I did notice though is that the little hydro ports, there's one on each side, they're a little small, because on this Cabela's one, this came with my other pack, the one I was javelina hunting in. But it's got a relatively large mouthpiece, and I can't fit the mouthpiece through the hole, the port there. So I gotta get a different bladder if I'm gonna run it with this pack. So that's something I'm on the hunt for. And then finally, so this is the part that makes this pack really cool. This is the expansion port. So the main pack, from when that's zipped up, the main pack is, what was it, 2560, 2460, something like that, cubic inch. Pull it out, makes it like an even 400 or 4000. But in here, I did put a couple things in here. So that's my little pouch. I keep tags, regulations, booklets, any paperwork or whatnot, but it just flat and goes right up against my back. And then I also put in kill kit. This has got some Cabela's brand game quarter bags. I think these are deer size bags. My skinning knife. Because I do use the Knives of Alaska as a hunting knife, but I've also got a outdoor edge one of their swap blade razor knives in there, but it all fits right in the kill kit. I think that's it. Oh, and then now that we've got everything torn down, it's easier to spin. One thing that's kind of cool, and I know you've seen this in the videos, is that you can set the torso for different height size people. I've got it at, I'm not sure which way, but how you really say it, but I've got it so the large is the last one showing. It only goes small, medium, large, extra large. Well, I guess extra large is the only way you can really go, because I'm on the top rung up here. I might go back to a large. I've been kind of playing back and forth, seeing which one rides the best, but so far, well, like I said, I think I'm going to go back to a large, just because I think it's going to ride a little better for me. But load lifters are really nice. Like I said, the belt is my one issue, but it's not even an issue. It's a observation more than anything else. But it's a really, really solid padding back here, so when it sets, you really, really feel it on your back. But then it also lets air through, so I have noticed it allows it to breathe. But my Cabela's pack was the same way, so that's kind of a status quo. But I think that's all I got for this pack.